one is the only one.
I didn't have a problem with any of that.
You said you didn't
There's
have
some
a problem
plot
with
problems
any of
with
them?
number one.
Huh?
You said you didn't have a problem with any of them?
I liked them.
And the midi-chlorians thing is stupid.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Hey, food's here.
Oh. It was just going to sit there.
Yeah. Hey guys,
Smelling all
welcome to this episode
Horseradish on it, that's gross.
of Comics and Coffee, where everyone is chilling out. It's a nice day outside.
It's a Zen day outside.
Yeah, if you notice the music. Yeah. It's what, 3 days before New Comic Book Day?
It is.
3 days.
3 days.
Our free comic book day.
New Comic Book 3 Day. Yeah. Sorry, I cannot count because guess who has been up since 2 o'clock this morning?
What?
This guy. But I don't have to work later tonight, so
There's
That's
a good
a pl-
trade-off.
that's a plus. Someone's wiping their sandwich with
There's
a napkin.
horseradish on it.
Okay.
Oh, what?
I literally
What is
just
that,
looked
roast
over
beef?
and I saw someone just like
It is a French dip.
petting his
French
sandwich. Okay.
Oh, you.
So we're going to. It's lunchtime, by the way, too, here at Empire Comic Books. Everyone's been working hard, and so they deserve food. So, yeah. So, 3 days before for
Free
Comic
Comic
Book
Book
Day.
Day.
New Comic Book Day is tomorrow. There's great comic books coming out tomorrow. Amazing Spider-Man 1 coming out tomorrow. It's a pretty thick book this time. Because it's got the issue itself, then other stories, and then not almost human, an
Inhuman.
Inhuman, thank you, Inhuman comic at the back
So
of
that
it.
show's canceled, isn't it?
Almost Human, I
Yeah.
think so.
Somebody told me to watch it, and I actually kind of got into it. And
Yeah.
they stopped showing it like the next week.
I know. Oh, my mom got into it, but as you know, yeah. So and Flash Annual 3 is coming out, where Barry wants to kill Barry. Confusing. Batgirl Annual coming out. What else is coming out? I saw. Let's see here. Saw a whole bunch of other stuff that's coming out. Just the big things that stuck out were Spider-Man, Amazing Spider-Man 1, Batgirl, and the Flash annuals. So those. Look for those. We got some Shield news to talk about.
Yay.
Some, I think, rumored but kind of true Walking Dead stuff.
What?
Yeah. Last week's Arrow episode,
Oh,
which
yeah.
I thought was the season finale, but it wasn't.
Is this next one?
This-
or is there
this-
one more?
No,
I
this,
think my DVR said there's 2 more coming out.
I believe it's this Wednesday, tomorrow.
It feels like it's getting there, though.
Either it's this Wednesday or next Wednesday. Either way, Arrow's
We're
getting
almost there.
and Arrow's getting pretty amazing. Yeah. And I'm getting a lot of people to watch it, so
Nice.
I know. And I'm working on the mask, and I'm working on the bow, and I'm going to
No more
update.
grease paint for you?
No more grease paint.
Nice.
I'm gonna update my costume a little bit for San Jose, Big Wow,
Big Wow.
Big Wow Comedy Festival. So if you go into that, I will be there dressed as the Green Arrow.
Nice.
Yeah, Star Wars cast just been casted out. Found that on Facebook. What else is there? Oh, then yeah. And then, do you have some stuff you need to talk about?
Nothing, man. There's nothing.
Yeah.
Yes.
Oh,
On
okay.
actually
We'll
for
get
the
into
entire month of May
Entire
at the
month.
West Sacramento Community Center, I will have some Star Wars pieces up there, which is actually what I'm working on today. So
Star Wars
there will be
pieces.
no Arrow or Walking Dead drawings today.
Damn. I know. It's kind of
Um,
sad.
Free Comic Book Day, of course.
Right.
will be
We'll
here.
be here.
And then
What time did you want to be there?
I don't know. Let's do it early, man.
Okay. I was gonna come here at 8:39.
That's really early.
You said early.
I was thinking like 10, like weekend early.
I don't.
mean, what time does the comic book stores usually open?
It's opening at 9.
At 9? Cool.
Yes.
All right, let's do
He's
9.
gonna be here at 7 in the morning. I know.
That's a dedicated man.
I know.
We'll be here at 9. I'll be here at 9.
Okay, we'll be here at 9. 15.
I'll say 9.
9:15. We'll be here somewhere around the 9-ish hour. Jake, you gonna be here?
8:30.
8:30. Jake's gonna be here at 8:30.
Please don't bother me.
Yeah, don't bother him because he's a pretty private person.
He got stuff to do. Man.
Yeah. If you come to Empire and you see Jake's car, you know that he's really into music, and he's also a writer.
Indeed.
Writer, pretty cool guy. So he's got good taste in music. So.
And sandwiches.
Yes. Sandwiches, music, and writing. All right. So now
that was a well synchronized.
We don't synchronize. We don't synchronize.
That was pretty awesome.
I've always thought to try to make this a well-run show. It's not.
That wasn't
It's never going to be.
Okay.
I've let go of that.
Cool, man.
And I just let it free flowing.
It's real. It's real. It's
so
streams.
I don't need 10,000 views, please. Who needs 10,000 views? I don't.
We don't have 10,000 views?
No, we don't have 10,000 views. The highest we've gotten is 42.
What?
So, I'm just doing it because I love doing it.
Nice.
And I love the environment we do it in. So, Plus, yeah, I don't. First of all, I don't want 10,000 views because you realize that's 10,000 people that know my name.
Yeah. Not to mention that episode where Joy was there and you described that she was driving.
Yes.
When she was going to be her.
I don't want women coming up to me and be like, listen, you're a little sexist. I'd be like, no, I'm not.
Stupid woman.
If you saw me in high school, you would agree with me. All right, so let's get to some stuff.
Let's do this.
Also, I got to get some stuff off my chest here.
All right. What are we going to do first?
We're going to say that
wait,
everyone.
I got to do something first. Okay. Can I pause everything for a second?
All right.
And hand $2 to my manager.
$2. Why?
Because last week I made a bet saying that Agent Ward is not a bad guy.
Oh, that's right. That's right.
I want to be on record as the guy who upholds his end of a deal.
Right. So
there's $2.
So
Agent Ward's a bad guy.
That. Yeah, but at the moment after talking to me.
Yeah.
Did I ruin that for you?
I don't want to.
All right. A lot of people say that.
He's one of the many few that are like, listen, I'm not a SHIELD guy.
It got really good at like episode 9.
It didn't
maybe
get.
10.
I glossed. Sorry. Second episode, like the 5th episode, I was starting to love it. 5th episode rerun, I'm like, I'm done.
So you're. Wait a minute. Am I hearing this right? Like you're not a fan of SHIELD?
Off and on.
I will say that this week, for the first time ever, I'm looking forward to SHIELD more than I'm looking forward to Arrow.
I'm a Phil Coulson fan. Let's just put it that way. Okay? I'm a Phil Coulson and, what's the twins' names? Not the twins, but...
Fitzsimmons?
Fitzsimmons? I'm a fan of both of them.
Simmons, my goodness.
I'm not a fan of Simmons. I just think Simmons is hot.
No, I'm a fan of Simmons.
I'm a fan of both of them.
She's got a Fred from Angel kind of vibe.
Kind of.
So, yeah.
I wouldn't mind dating Simmons. Don't get me wrong.
I think she'd be too smart. Not for you, just for in general, for dating. You don't think so?
No.
You don't think she could find like traces of anything?
Sarcasm. So much sarcasm.
All right.
That it would, the smartness would be equal out to the sarcasm.
Oh, okay.
You can tell your story.
Yes, I am going to tell my story. Listen, okay. So when I go to conventions, I want to look the part, right? So I work out, daily basis.
Yeah.
Work out. And I got really excited when Under Armour came out with the, like, Captain America one, Spider-Man one, Superman one, Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. one.
Wonder why they decided to do that.
I don't know. But they have, you see your shirt right here?
Wait, what?
Your shirt?
What?
They have an agent, they have that shield, but it's an Under Armour shirt. So, anyways, I got done working out, and like a good son that I am, my mom said that she needed some fruit and some coffee. So I went to Bel Air, and I went and got some, I got the stuff, right? And so as I'm in the checkout line, the checkout lady looks at my shirt, right? Looks at the bagging girl, then looks at me and goes, "Are you a jockey?" I'm wearing my Captain America.
Wait, stand up and show them why.
I'm wearing my
Just kidding.
Captain America thing, right? It's the shirt that he wears in the movie. And she says I'm a jockey.
Maybe horse racing is getting really cool.
No.
Where
When have you...
the
Listen,
jockeys wear...
the only
Would
way...
you watch horse racing if the jockeys represented your favorite superheroes?
No, I would watch horse racing if there was a Pegasus and there was a unicorn.
That's
the only way I'm watching horse racing.
A Pegasus and a... Okay. I guess I'd watch if there was a Pegasus and a unicorn as well.
It's the only time I'd
or
watch
Shetland
horse racing.
ponies. Horse racing on little 2 foot
Or
tall ponies.
cyborg. Cyborg horses. It's the only other way.
That'd be badass.
Anyways, I don't know. I just, like, really?
Sorry.
Really?
Mistaken as a...
Really? My jockey? I have tattoos, and I'm wearing my Captain America Under Armour, and I'm a jockey.
Jockeys can do both of those things.
No, they can't.
They can.
No, they can't. Sorry.
All right.
So, yeah, that just...
So Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. was cool.
Yes.
Did you, like...
I just wanted to
what
get that
did
off
you-
my
what
chest.
did you-
What did I
you
feel?
about that?
I feel that they're starting to get back up, and they're starting to get a little better, but I think
Just a little better?
Yes, but
What about the Howling Commandos tie-in?
I like that. That
was great,
That
right?
was.
Didn't that instantly make you go, wow?
I was like,
that guy. Like,
I was
this much more now.
yeah. I was like, that was good. That was pretty awesome. But at the same time, a lot of people don't like Shield because again, I'm thinking it's the whole reruns that they had to run.
Yeah, that's pretty bad.
Now, I understand that, I don't think Joss Whedon is, on every episode. Because I think if he was on every episode,
Rarely see his name.
then there wouldn't be any reruns.
Yeah.
But at the same time, it's not going to be canceled because guess what?
They got a giant behind him.
ABC is owned by Disney, and and then Marvel owns Disney. No, Disney owns Marvel. So therefore, there's going to be...
At least a season 2.
Yeah.
At least.
It's not going to die. And if it dies, it's going to die
And
very
I think
slow
they'll put
death.
enough money into that show.
Right.
And I think maybe all of the bad reviews from people this first season might say, hey, maybe we should do this more often. Or do this less often.
Or, look, I guarantee you, if you bring in, like, Captain America, or you bring in Thor, or you bring in Tony Stark. Anybody.
Anyone. Freaking anyone.
Like, I think they get big ratings when you see Nick Fury and Maria Hill.
She should be back, like, a lot now, right?
No.
No, not a lot?
No, because they're not necessarily contractually obligated to be in the show. They're just contracted. I can't speak. Contractually obligated to be in the movies, not the show. Because the show is about the other people, not the Avengers.
But availability would make her there a lot more, I think.
I think if
Because she's not How I Met Your Mother.
Right, I think she wants to do it, but at the same time, she doesn't want to be typecasted as Maria Hill.
Oh, come on. She did 10 seasons as friggin' Robin.
Yeah, but I mean, that was a sitcom.
Come on.
So
I want more tie-in, but I'm on board now.
Right.
I'm officially on board.
I don't know,
You're just kind of...
yeah.
All right, so what was a bigger shocker to you? The Ward's flip or the Moira Queen thing?
More a Queen thing.
Yeah? I kind of called that one.
I did, but I didn't want it to happen.
Yeah, and that's exactly how it was. When it happened, I wasn't like, oh, I knew that was good. I was like, oh, man, I wish I wasn't right. Because I'm so right.
Because I knew when he put the... Okay, listen.
Yeah, I knew I was going to go down.
We're going in Arrow now. And if you haven't seen that episode...
I forgot the sign, so we'll
But
do this.
I'm
when
putting
we're
something...
done.
I'll put something
We'll
up.
do this when we're done.
I'll put something
Yeah,
up
do
in the
something.
editing stuff. But, yeah.
Do that now?
Yeah. If you're listening, you don't watch Arrow, right? Okay.
Nice.
Ben, you don't watch Arrow,
No,
right?
he's like a season behind.
Yeah, he doesn't
Okay.
care.
But what were these other people? Do they watch Arrow?
I don't know.
Anyways, we're just gonna say, look, when he put his gun away, I knew he wasn't just gonna walk away,
He was gonna make it more personal.
right? And he literally just like pulled out his samurai sword and
That was cool.
stabbed it. By the way, I went to Amazon and I typed in trench coat samurai sword holder. That doesn't exist. So, I will keep looking to see where that
That
jacket
was a
exists.
pimp Slade outfit.
Yeah.
He
Was
came
it?
out looking like somebody from the Matrix. That was awesome.
Yeah. So shit's got real now in Arrow.
Very.
Black Canary's gone because he's doing exactly what he said he was going to do.
I don't think Black Canary's gone. I
No,
think
she's
he
not.
got her in a cellar somewhere.
He's
I
not-
don't think she made it out of town.
No,
She didn't make it.
no, and at the same time, like I said, Slade is doing what he said he was going to do.
Yeah.
He was taking piece by piece by piece by piece, and just dropping.
He did it really well.
Yeah, did it very well. And then tomorrow, she's going to just hit the fan. So
I
bad.
hope so. There's been enough build up to this thing
Yeah.
already.
So, here's a question.
All right.
Let's go back to the Marvel universe. If you were to go into, say, you're a henchman, right?
Uh-huh.
You're a mid-level henchman, you know?
For Hydra?
No, just
Just
you're
any
yeah.
Okay.
you're in Union. You're a mid-level henchman,
Yeah.
and you're looking for some work. What, in any genre, any universe, what bad guy company would you go for?
Hydra seems pretty well connected. I think I could get a job anywhere. Get a lot of traveling. They probably have benefits.
AIM? Abe, but what if Hydra offered you like 401k and like advancements?
Yeah, but AIM is probably going to give me like cybernetic body parts or
That would be cool.
That
augment
is-
my head, make it giant.
That's true, but what if you put 20 years in to Hydra and then you get an evil layer, and then you're not even a henchman anymore?
With
You're your own-
cybernetic enhancements, though, you could put in more than 20 years. You could put in like 45.
Wait a minute, I just realized
50.
I can't be a AIM agent.
Yeah.
Because even the thugs in AIM are like brilliant scientists.
Ex-
And that's down now.
So
Alright,
there-
I'm with
it
Hydra.
wouldn't
Me and-
match the qualifications.
No, I
Then-
don't match
Cool.
that.
Cool.
So
I
Hydra
would be
then?
Hydra, yeah.
Mhm.
Let's
Okay.
go Hydra.
Because I've heard there's a good 401k plan.
Nice.
It's they match,
They
you know.
should do a Hydra commercial and just throw it
I don't know,
at the end of the
but
episode.
they do. I've heard that they match you on your 401k, and after 20 years, you're not a henchman anymore. You have your own secret layer.
If you make it 20 years.
Yeah, if you make it 20 years, then that's why they give you a secret layer, because you've obviously made it 20 years. You know what I'm saying?
I feel it.
I
Would there be a bonus for surviving a fight or an altercation with a known superhero? I
I'm-
faced Captain America.
Right.
I slowed him down long enough
Right.
for whoever to get away.
Right.
Is there a bonus
Yeah,
in
yeah.
that?
I think so. I think there would be bonuses.
Or would it be like, oh, you didn't kill him?
No, I
I've
think
seen a lot of bosses kill henchmen over stupid crap.
no,
like
but
that.
Hydra is not that. No, Hydra is more of an
About
actual.
the members.
No, Hydra's actual like company that stuff would happen.
Okay.
Like they give you a union card and say welcome to the evil organization.
Then hail Hydra. Oh, man.
But all right, yeah, I would go to Suicide Squad.
Suicide Squad?
Yeah.
That sounds too hands-on for me.
I'm a hands-on kind of guy.
That's very, very hands-on.
Yeah.
Like, they face them.
I'm actually
I don't know.
For links, I guess.
No,
Why Suicide Squad?
because I could probably try to get to maybe Harley Quinn.
Would you really want to mess with Harley Quinn given her past relationship experience, though?
Yeah, why not? You only live once.
I wouldn't do that.
I would. You only live once.
There's
That's-
enough Marvel ladies out there that I wouldn't go after the ex of Joker.
Huh.
Just saying.
Star-Lord.
Oh, is this Star Wars toys?
Who?
Oh, Rocket Raccoon. Oh, we're looking at.
Star-Lord mask and Nerf.
We're
Nerf gun.
nice. We're looking at the Guardians of the Galaxy toys.
Nice.
Pretty amazing. Can't wait for that movie.
The top vinyls.
Sounds exciting.
Yeah.
So
Alright.
I heard they referenced Stephen Strange
Yes.
in Captain America.
Yes,
I
they
still
did.
haven't seen it. I'll see it on the 4th after the busiest day of my life.
This guy right here.
Yeah. Sorry. You know what? May the 4th has been a great day for like the past 3 years.
Right.
Because I saw Avengers
Right.
and then Iron Man 3.
Right.
I guess the past 2 years. But
Okay.
whatever.
Whatever. Anyways, all right. So from Arrow, let's go into Avengers, Justice League talk here.
What Oh, that's pretty rad.
Guess what, guys? Guess who's directing the Justice League movie?
Who's directing the Justice League movie?
It starts with a Z and ends with a Snyder.
Oh no. Wait, wasn't that always the deal?
Apparently, but Warner Brothers is like, listen, guys, we're a big deal, so we're gonna let you know that Zack Snyder is gonna do the Justice League movie.
Are you upset? You sound upset.
I'm not upset. It's just why try to make it sound like no one knows who's gonna direct the Justice League movie?
Yeah. When you said that, I didn't know if you were being for real with the update. I thought like that was like common knowledge.
Apparently it is, but Warner Brothers is like the stepbrother or the middle child that tries to do a lot of things to get attention, but where it's like we already know what you're doing,
Yeah.
so we don't need to. Like Marvel's like the favorite son.
Yeah.
You know, he's good in sports. He's good with the ladies. He's good at all the other stuff.
Reads comic books.
Yeah, he's kind of a nerd at the same time. So. But no. Also, after Snyder and Warner Bros. Said that after Batman, Superman, and Justice League, there's going to be 9 more. There's supposed to be 9 more movies.
Really?
Yeah. What was that?
That was
Is that
Repo
from
the
your-
Genetic Opera, and it probably shouldn't be played in the store.
That's close.
That was a close one. There might have been a lot of
Almost
curse
had a bad
words.
word, like I literally cut it off right before the
There was almost curse words in this podcast that we do. No, yeah. So there's 9 more movies supposed to happen with Warner Brothers, and
I'll be excited when I see one that I really like.
it is not
And
going to
then-
be.
You don't think so?
No.
That's
Unless those 9 movies are gonna go backwards, and those 9 movies are gonna be Flash, Aquaman, Wonder Woman, Green Lantern.
They should team some people up. Like do a story that's starring Green Arrow and Green Lantern.
But guess what? They've said Warner Brothers says that Arrow is not a part of the DC movie universe.
Well, that's cool then, because they can. I can always imagine that he is, but he just never meets anybody.
Or the Flash.
That's cool. Then I can keep on imagining that
Yeah.
they are.
160.
So that's I don't know. Not taking the most popular show that CW has right now and not acknowledging it to be like, hey, let's put this guy in the Justice League, or hey, let's give him his own movie.
But do you really want to find another actor to be recast as that character?
No, I want Stephen Amell as the Arrow,
Oh, me too.
but in the Justice League as well,
Yeah.
or his own movie.
Yeah.
But they're not going to do that.
Dude, I've been preaching that fight for the past since Arrow came out.
They're not going to do that because the Warner Brothers is stupid.
But Joe's doing pretty well, right?
It's
That's pretty
amazing
How come if it's doing so well they can't afford shirts on their bunch?
awesome.
because Warner Brothers
That's
is
why it's doing so well.
Yeah.
okay.
They have no
Yeah.
shirts in their budget.
Yeah, that's how I've described how to have girls watch it.
Yeah.
They're like Arrow, and I'm like, they don't know, and I'm like, have you ever seen Netflix? They're like, yeah. You know the guy that's ripped and
he
has a
cuts, burns.
star on his chest and arrows? Oh yeah, I've seen that on my Institute. Yeah, that's Arrow.
Yep.
I'm like, oh, I should check that out
You know what guys watch the show?
for him being ripped.
Yeah, Felicity Smug, dude.
That too, and Black Canary.
Yeah. I
They're-
don't know,
they're-
something about her chin.
What?
It's very distinct. Not that
Okay,
it bothers me in the real world, but
Uh-huh.
on the show where you're a masked vigilante
right,
and you have the most prominent, distinguishable chin
right,
and you don't cover it,
right.
I have a serious problem with that. Anyways, I do like Black Canary though.
You done?
Yeah, I'm done.
That's-
Are you sure about
I'm done. I'm
The other
sorry.
one I wanted.
I don't know. I love that show. That's gonna be a great show.
Amazing.
Predictions for the last episode.
Flash. Suicide Squad.
You're supposed to. Yeah.
Really? That's it?
That's it. Flash. Suicide Squad. Slade will live on
Yeah.
because
That's-
he's the greatest bad
that's
guy.
fucking nice.
He has to be there. Like the ever-present Shredder or Cobra. He's going to be there.
Or Joker?
Or Joker, but Joker was only in one movie each time.
Right, but he doesn't die. If you're going with villains that get stopped but then come back like way later than Joker.
Are we going to inject him with the cure for the Mirakuru and then Now he'll just be regular badass Slade and not like super powered badass Slade.
I think that's how they'll do that.
That's cool. I'm cool with that.
But that's my prediction. My prediction is that Oliver Queen that's how he becomes a hero instead of just a vigilante.
That's his defining moment.
Right,
He will not kill Slade.
Right, and he won't give up on Roy, and everyone comes back and fights the good fight, and then
Do you not see the Flash coming back? Because Slade has an army of Mirakuru inmates now.
I want to say the Flash would come in this episode.
Oliver and Diggle cannot take on this.
I
entire
will really want to see
that's
that.
good.
I really want to see that. I really want to see Flash just like speed in.
Hey, we need somebody to take care of those 19 guys.
All right.
Now he can go off and do the main.
And they just see this red and gold Flash
and
go
Diggle
through.
can pull up right at the end.
Yeah.
And shoot the one guy that's about to get arrowed. Oh, you? You just threw a muffin out? I was complimenting your taste in sandwiches too. Man.
Yeah. No, I use the Aju.
Just not the muffin.
I'm an Aju fan.
Nice.
Aju fan. Food talk. No, that's my prediction. I want to see Flash, but I don't think he's going
You
to.
don't think he's gonna come around?
I think it's just going to come down to the point of Arrow and superpowered Slade Wilson.
Well, here's the other thing, though: didn't that guy who plays the Flash say he's scheduled to be in 3 episodes this season? He's only been in 2.
Touche.
Come on, man, do it.
That would be pretty awesome.
And I think with the start of Arrow, I think we were still coming off of the Batman high.
Right.
So it was like, all right, cool. Let's see the real world version of Green Arrow.
Right.
And then after season 1, it's like, you know what? Let's go further than that. Let's go where Batman kind of stopped and got lame.
Right.
And not acknowledge any of the comic book stuff. I think that's why I like season 2 more. Even though it's not as tight as season 1.
Right.
It's still, come on. It was like Avengers, World's Mightiest Hero, Earth's Mightiest Heroes.
Right.
Like, season 1 was really tight. Every episode made sense and it fit somewhere. Season 2 had like guest stars like every single episode. So
Pretty awesome.
it was awesome.
I can't wait for season 3.
Yeah.
I can't wait for Flash to start. But no, yeah, I think at this moment, at the end of this episode, this is where Oliver Queen knows what to be and knows that he is a hero and not a killer and not,
I have to address the elephant in the room.
What?
Who is this baby, and is he gonna come back in a big bad way?
What
Or is
baby?
The baby. The baby that Oliver Queen's mom had paid off that girl and said, get out of town,
Oh my
go
God.
back to Central City,
That is true.
tell him you lost the baby.
Right.
Who the hell is that baby? He ain't gonna be a regular baby.
No.
And he's in Central City. Is he gonna be on Flash?
Could that be Professor Zoom?
How old is he? It was
Uh.
before the island, so he's got to be at least past the toddler phase.
Right.
But how long before the island? Could he be an early teen, a tween?
Could he be Wally
Angry
West?
like Robin?
Could he be Wally West?
I don't know who that is. Why don't you not reference people that I don't know who they are?
Second Flash.
Oh, yeah. Could he be the second Flash?
Would that make sense? No, that wouldn't
No,
make
it wouldn't
sense.
make sense.
No, never mind.
I'm just saying. That
I-
baby ain't going away. He's coming back. Everything comes back. What about Malcolm Merlin? Is he coming back?
No.
Why?
Because
He had
that's-
just found out that
that is another bad guy that Oliver Queen doesn't need to deal with right now.
But he's going to have to, especially with the whole revelation of Moira Queen, and then, not Moira Queen, Thea Queen, and then Moira Queen is now no longer an issue. There's only one,
Right.
you know what I mean?
Right,
There's only
and he
one
was-
connection for her.
He was really in love with his mom, with Oliver's mom.
Yeah, so man, that's got to come back too.
See, well, I don't know. Okay, so the 3 scenarios that we have is your scenario, where Suicide Squad and Flash come into this
I would
episode,
like to see. I don't really think. I don't know. We'll see.
comes into this episode, helps Oliver Queen whoop ass,
With Slade's army.
and just, everything is happy ending, but at the end.
No, not happy.
Well, not
Just
happy,
awesome.
just everything is finally, like, Slade
Everything
is
awesome.
kind of defeated for now.
Yeah. I'll get
And
you next time, Arrow.
Yeah, and then, we go off into ending season 2 and can't wait for season 3 kind of thing.
Yeah.
Or my situation where, again, I would like to see the Flash, but I'm more wanting to see how, if this is the defining moment of Arrow becoming Arrow as a hero, not just
Versus
as
the Hood.
yeah, where they
Oh,
start
I totally agree that that's gonna happen. That
would they
has to
start
happen.
calling him Arrow instead of the Hood, or
Yeah.
think he's a bad guy kind of thing.
So you think at the end of this season he will be a citywide?
Hero,
Everybody will look forward to the Arrow
Right.
showing up.
right? Like everyone will know him, and everyone will, be thankful that he's watching over the city kind
He'll
of
walk
person.
around in broad daylight like Batman in the '60s.
No,
Shake kids' hands and stuff.
no,
And have a Roy Harper dressed in
and Speedy,
yeah,
Speedy clothes.
yeah,
No.
Speedos.
And then the third situation is, what was it? What was the third one?
I don't know.
Third situation.
Yeah.
Yeah, if you said what's
Merlin.
it? Merlin comes back and teams up with Oliver, and
I don't know if he'll team up. I still think he's gonna be a badass.
not necessarily like team up like Batman or Superman team
But
up,
we have
like,
a worse enemy.
but yeah, kind of like
More than me.
yeah. There's only room for one enemy, or there's only rooms for, like there can only be one Highlander kind of thing.
Yeah, nice
So.
reference.
All right, now I've been hearing talks from my friend that is a huge Walking Dead fan, and my sister who is becoming a Walking Dead fan, and online that they're talking about a West Coast Walking Dead.
Like following a completely
Different
people
group
on the other
in
side of the
California.
country?
Like in California or just somewhere on the West Coast.
Do
And
you think they would draw from the comic book as well, or you think it would be?
I think this would. I think a lot of people, like one of my friend that's a real Walking Dead fan, says that could be Negan's group,
Okay.
and Negan could be that can make sense of why Negan becomes Negan
Okay.
when he gets to Atlanta. Like
so
he's
the
been.
merging of two shows, or is this just leading into
I think.
the ultimate?
I
Walking
think
Dead?
this West Coast Walking Dead would only be like a catalyst to introduce Negan into it.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying?
You don't think they'd give it a life of its own?
It would. I think it would have its life of its own already after like 3 episodes if they mention Negan.
Yeah.
If like this is what I think it's gonna be or what my friend thinks it's gonna be, it'll totally have its life of its own by itself.
Okay.
But
I think that'd be too much dead for me, man. I think one show like that is
well,
way too intense.
I think this is here. I think what this would do is that, say, when Walking Dead is run through, right,
Mhm.
and then it ends for its break, right. I think between those fillers, between that break,
Yeah.
there's going to be the West Coast Walking Dead,
That'd be cool.
and then it would, spill into the next season of The Walking Dead. So
I'm down.
yeah, but I don't know the specifics because again, it's only a rumor, so I don't want to give you anyone false information or false hope or anything like that. So, but I think that'd be a good idea, and we'll have to wait and see what happens.
Have you been watching the webisodes?
Yes.
I've only caught like 2 of them. It was still pretty interesting.
Yeah, the webisodes are pretty awesome
Did
because
they ever tie in?
they explain the side stuff.
Like stuff that the show just barely touches on, they'll go deeper into it.
Yeah, like the first couple webisodes from like the first season was one of them was the woman that had no torso and she was just grabbing at Rick.
Yeah.
Yeah,
The
they
one that
explained.
he apologized and then took her
Yeah.
bike.
Yeah, they explained that one in one of the webisodes. So that's what the
I'll go back
webisodes.
and catch up on this.
Yeah, so that's what the webisodes basically do. So those are cool. Now let's talk Star Wars cast.
Okay.
So
I've got like 10 minutes. I gotta go.
in 10 minutes,
Yeah.
Um,
At least.
at least.
At
Okay,
the most.
at the most.
All right. Star Wars.
There's new Star Wars. They posted a picture on Facebook that has J.J. Abrams and all of the Star Wars cast and a couch. On a couch, I think starting to talk about the movie. So it had Harrison Ford in it. It had Mark Campbell in it. It had Princess Leia. It had
Carrie Fisher.
Carrie Fisher. It had R2D2, the machine, and then had C3PO, the actor, sitting there, and then more of the actors that I don't know the names of. But that
Billy D. Williams.
no, they said that he's not coming back.
Of course. Sorry.
They said he's not coming back, which is kind of sad because that's Lando, and Lando's pretty awesome. But yeah, it's getting pretty exciting, pretty awesome. That's the first picture of seeing the entire cast there.
How you doing?
So, what do you know?
That's cool. I'm kind of excited because I'm kind of a Star Wars fan now.
Right, because
Now, I
of
say
you've been
now.
watching.
Because I've caught myself up. It's halfway. I'm
Right.
halfway there. I've been warned about this next half,
Right.
but I don't have the 20 years of nostalgia, so I'll just go into it like whatever.
Oh,
So
good thing.
I'll let you know when I'm done. And
Right.
Maybe we can talk about that.
Maybe. All right. So this will conclude this episode.
Can I show you what I'm working on?
Yeah. No.
All right.
Yeah.
Let's get
So,
anxious over here, man.
Let's see what you've been working on.
All right. Did you want to hold it up?
Look at this.
This will be on display at the West Sacramento Community Center for the entire month of May.
Entire
And
month.
I will actually be there on Free Comic Book Day, I think between 4 and 6,
4 and 6.
if my other obligations don't interfere. But yeah, and then I have another one that I'll show. Well, shit, I better show it now because it'll
Right.
be gone.
By the way, this is all color pencil. This looks like real fur, but it's color pencil, guys. So this is pretty amazing. Color
And
pencil.
this one, I let Jay decide which one I was going to work on today. That's the other one that's going to be there. And hopefully, I will have another one done by then. But I have to turn them in by Thursday, so we'll see.
Those look pretty awesome.
Thank you, Sarah.
Pretty awesome. All right. So, yes. So, remember Free Comic Book Day, Empire Comic Books Vault.
Yeah.
They're opening. You're opening at 9, right, Ben? 9 a.m.
And buy stuff, too. Don't
Buy
just come for the
yeah.
free stuff.
Yeah, come on now. Don't be that guy. Ben needs your money because he lives off this stuff.
Yeah.
So feed Ben and his wife and the dog. Yep, you gotta feed the dog because that's important too. Yeah, we'll be here, and it's going to be an amazing day.
It's going to be a long day.
Yeah, it's gonna be a long week for me because I'm going to see a baseball game with my dad tomorrow
Nice.
after work. I'm seeing Spider-Man at midnight with some friends. I'm going to what is Friday? Friday I work. No, Friday I'll be off. Never mind. I'll be doing stuff for getting ready for Friday. Probably working on my Arrow costume. Then Free Comic Book Day for us. We'll be here at 9:30-ish. Somewhere around the 9 o'clock, 10
The
o'clock.
time doesn't really matter to them, though, right? Are
Right.
we going to be doing it live?
Yes.
We're going to be live?
Well, not necessarily live, but
Yeah.
just like this. But at the same time, I'll have a other camera with me at the same time.
Nice.
So, yeah. So we'll be here at 9ish. And then, we'll be somewhere else.
And somewhere else.
Yeah. And then May the 4th will be with you on Sunday. So there's stuff going on there.
I'm watching Captain America.
He's watching Captain America on